Now, finally, Kevin Hart is also throwing back at, Katt Williams after his explosive interview with, Shay Shay and Clap Shay Shay. And of course, that particular interview took social media into a frenzy. The kind of explosive content he put out there from the likes of, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart himself, Michael Blankson, which he said Michael has been faking his accent for days now. Well, it's very sad. I mean, very interesting also to know that not just that, he proceeded to mentioning other interesting personalities' name. In fact, that particular interview till now is one of the best interviews so far. And I think it's clocking almost close to, some millions already of viewers. Now, this is getting very interesting. Now, even after the interview, people had, been wanting to know exactly what Kevin Hart's response would be, Michael Blankson's response also would be, and what also some the people that apparently were mentioned in the interview will also respond to. But Kevin Hart has responded to this, not just him. Michael Blankson also has responded to that, but we'll get into that very shortly. I'm just trying to get a tweet from Michael Blankson and see. Okay, so quickly, let me just check if I can find a tweet from Michael Blankson. If not, then we could just go straight to watch let's do watch what Kevin Hart also had to say after this whole explosive content that, Katt Williams put out there. We'll come back some more.
Off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I got to fix me, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to stand up for comedy. Mm-hmm. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian and these other women have worked hard, which they have. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho. Shouts out to Lunel. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to Leslie Jones, who are all underneath the umbrella of Katt Williams. Katt Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up? Mm. You haven't. So because you haven't, don't shit on those that now are. I've used my platform and I brought my guys and girls up. Mm-hmm. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so fucking far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt because I'm a fucking boss. I sit on the top of it, and the opportunities I'm giving are the ones that I'm creating. So take responsibility for what you did. Fuck you. Nobody else did. You don't hear Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, the Kings of Comedy, Seinfeld. You don't hear George Lopez, Eddie Griffin. You don't hear fucking who else can I go down the road of other comedians? Steve Martin, Martin Short. You don't hear the guys that got on top and that made it by doing what they love complain about the people that are coming under them. The reason why is because they're happy with themselves. Don't blame everybody else for your shit. Don't shit on my sister Light because you're not happy with your shit. This shit is earned. It's not given. I don't give a fuck if you're a Tiffany Haddish fan or not. It's earned. Tiffany Haddish got years in the game. It's not an accident that Tiffany Haddish got an opportunity to star in a movie. It's not an accident that that character popped in the movie. Written or not written, a character has to pop it.
And he even acknowledged the years that you've put in before that. Now I want to ask
That's
you
what's
something,
so
because
contradictory
you were
about
very
it.
classy in your response on social media, because the first thing I thought was, that's effed up. What's Tiffany going to say? Because that has to be hurtful when somebody says something like that. Especially, I'm sure you were a fan of his, at some point.
I still am a fan of his. I think he's hilarious.
So what did you think when you heard that before you responded?
Well, I was like, dang, what'd I do to him? Did I fuck his man? And then I was like...
You're stupid. You're funny.
That's what I thought at first. That's what I always think. When people say mean things, I always think that because I figure I must have took something from you. I must have did something to you. And then I realized I never did nothing to that man. And then when I started really listening to it, I was like, oh, he got his facts wrong. He's obviously not paying attention to me, and somebody must have been complaining to him about me or whatever, and maybe he felt some type of way. I don't know. I just feel like, well, it is what it is. I'm not tripping. I'm not mad.
Right.
I'm not upset.
But did he apologize? Because we seen a picture that y'all
what's the
posted.
first thing he said to you?
He apologized. He said, listen, let me explain. Listen, let me explain what's going on. And then he explained himself, and then I was just like, well,
What did he explain?
Yeah, what kind of explanation
he just
can
said,
you
I hate
give?
it?
Huh?
He just said, I hate it?
No,
and I'm
he
sorry?
didn't say
Did
that.
he say he was high?
I want to step in because I'm going to let my sister keep it classy.
Yeah.
Somebody kicked my sister ball over the fence. I want it back. It doesn't matter what he said. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what the apology was.
So you didn't like the apology?
It's not about the apology. And I want to get this very clear. I want to make it very clear. Katt Williams is an amazing, talented comedian, which is why I'm so frustrated. I sit from afar and I admire the man's talent. Mm-hmm. I don't like that you said anything negative about a woman of color that's getting her shot. Say it to me. Say it to me. I'll take it all. Hate me.
You do seem to be more offended about this than I've ever seen.
I have sat back. Mm-hmm. I have forever been the humble guy. Mm-hmm. I have time to not be humble today. I have time to fact check everything he said because the world of Katt Williams is a fictional world.
Is he selling that many tickets?
Let's run this down.
You know, I had to Google. I was like,
he said on his last tour.
I was like, when was she married to a white man? I went back and Googled. I was like, because I know.
I've been proposed to by a white man before and then found out he was really black when we did that DNA test, but it is what it is.
So you weren't married to a white man?
No, never.
I know that, but whatever.
Now these tickets.
Kev,
he said he sold
2.4 million tickets.
False.
On his last tour.
False.
That's more than Beyonce and Jay-Z.
That's more than Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake.
That's more than
Billy Joel, the Eagles.
That's more than Beyonce and Justin Timberlake combined. Okay, do you understand how many tickets 2.4 million tickets are?
Yes,
right now, all this stuff is Googleable. Is Google. You can Google it. It's all fucking researchable information. I'm sitting on 1.3 million tickets sold. Shouts out to all the comedians that have given me the opportunity to get here because I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without them and their hard work. There is nobody close to me in ticket sales and comedy.
And you on a worldwide tour.
I am worldwide. I am on par with the likes of your Bruno Mars, your Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Okay? I'm up there with those people. So in comedy, it's unheard of to get those numbers. To throw out numbers, I'm up there with those people. So in comedy, it's unheard of to get those numbers. To throw out numbers like 2.4 million is ridiculous. That's false. It's not even close. Also, to say 15 consecutive 100-city tours, it's false. What are you doing? So where did you do the new stuff? When did you ever work on something? Consecutive means in a row. Where? There's a Forbes list every year that comes out. Go back to 2007. Go back to 2006. Katt Williams has never been on it. Go back to my last 5 years in comedy. I have 1 year where I got number 1. This year I'll be number 1 again. I have 1 year where I was number 3. The other years I'm number 6, I'm number 7. These lists are researchable. The people on social media, on the internet, feed into words. You feed into diction. You don't feed into facts. Another fact, a hard fucking fact, Katt Williams did not own all the specials. He trashes the white man. The white man owns your content. You don't own it.
So Katt Williams don't own none of the specials?
False. False.
Is this provable?
I am now coming to get my sister's ball that was kicked over the fence.
I think you got it.
I'm only saying this because of how you attack innocent people.
Yes.
Attack me. Once again, attack me. I got the armor. I'm bulletproof. Say it to me. I'm going to ignore it. I'm only doing this because of what was said about innocent people that are working hard on their craft.
And Tiffany does have an hour stand-up special on
got
Showtime
2.
From the Hood to Hollywood.
She's got 2. She's got 2. Also, Netflix specials are not given by what you sell on the road. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life. That's not. Another fact.
So it's not about tickets?
No.
What's that about?
It's not about tickets. It's about your brand. It's about your return. If I'm a business and I want to invest a high amount of money in you, how am I getting my money back? Everybody can't demand the money if you identify how I'm getting my money back. Think business, people. Netflix is a business. All these announcements came out for the specials. I kept mine on the wraps just because. Netflix gave me $40 million.
What?
Whoa.
This is a fact.
We need better chairs.
Listen.
Yeah, we need better chairs than that.
And we need new laptops.
We need laptops too, man.
And I would like an iPad.
Chargers.
A car if you feel like it.
I told you he bought a new house.
My kids got to go to school.
I gotta pay taxes.
After taxes, it's only $20 million.
The point that I'm making is that that's information. This is all researchable information if you go look for it. I just chose to keep it to myself because I don't care. I'm only saying this now because I'm fact-checking what was put out as fiction, okay? That's not how they give it. That's not how they do deals. With that being said, once again, when you look at all the comedians that are up and coming,